Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? All right. As always, guys, go ahead and share to get a thingy. Can you hear me now? My microphone was unplugged because, you know, somebody's cat was on my desk earlier today, so she was like messing with stuff. But we should be good now. If we're still not good, let me know. And we will get the list started. Let me grab my notebook. And we're going to get started. Oh my gosh. So a couple stuff. Hey, Lyric. Hey, Kim. Hey, Juju. Hey, Janine. Hey, Georgette. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am paying. Oh, why is it still open? Go away, advanced settings. Okay. I am here and live, and we are getting ready to do all sorts of fun stuff tonight. Wanted to talk a little bit before we get started about the power of owning who you are. Okay. It's one of the things that we've been talking about a lot in a couple of groups that I'm in. I know we've got a lot of wonderful spiritual leaders, fellow spiritual leaders here on this. It's not a call on this live tonight. So pop your stories in the comments about how embracing who you truly are have changed your life. I've done a lot of really amazing steps forward in that for myself in the past couple of weeks, and it has changed things like dramatically for me. And I really believe that spirit wants us to own every single thing that we are and be very open and be very proud and free about those pieces of ourselves that we hide. And I also find that it's very difficult to whatchamacallit, to really be out there and like really true. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Andy. To be like really out there and doing what you really want to be doing with your life if you're not 100% open about everything that you're doing. Okay. And you don't always have to be open with the whole world, but you do need to be open with yourself, right? That's the important part. Okay. So just wanted to mention that really quickly. I did a quick reading for myself today, like I always do. And everybody say hi to Midnight. And I got the world card for my my question was, if I keep going on the path that I'm on, what is going to be the outcome? And that was the world. And it felt really good to see that confirmation and to see that spirit's got me and to see that I am doing the right things right now, even if it feels like I'm not. So anybody who's feeling like they're not 100% supported right now, anybody who's feeling like things are a little bit confusing or a little bit stagnant or a little bit stuck, kind of look and see where it is that you are denying who you truly are, where it is that you are denying yourself the liberty to express everything that you want to express, and see if there's some small way that you can express that, because it's really important to do all of that kind of stuff. All right. Hey, Melissa. All right, guys, let me go ahead and get this list started. Georgette, I got you. Scrolling. Jennifer, Janine, Andy. Oh my gosh, how's everybody's week been? Clothes are overrated, 100%. Melissa. Marlissa, and then Melissa. We'll see how many times I mess that up tonight. Jennifer says, lately it's just dump out the deck at me. Yeah. Yes, Janine. Absolutely. No longer settling for less than. Absolutely. And that is like totally one of those things that it gets very interesting once you like experience it. Like, whew, we have so much more control than we think we do, like really. Because what I have discovered is that if you are surrounded with the right people, the people who truly support you, the people who truly love you, the people who really, Lyric, let me see where you are at and I'll stick you back in. The people who are really there for you. Yes, I got you. Lyric, you were right after Jennifer. Then when you ask for what it is that you want, pretty much you're going to get it. And that's the thing. But the key there is surprising. The key there is surrounding yourself with the people who are really going to support every single thing that you've got. Kim is after Jennifer. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewrite this list. Well, no, I'll just do arrows. There we go. So yeah, that's what I have. Hello, Shakisha. That's what I have experienced and discovered for myself this week, is that if I ask for the things that I truly desire and I'm working towards those things, and I'm not hiding those things or being shameful about those things, then absolutely I will be getting to exactly where I need to be. And as I was saying that, 2 cards decided to fall out. So we've got the Knight of Cups and the Magician reversed. There is nothing wrong with giving yourself the love that you need to be receiving. And don't forget that you absolutely 100% do have everything that you need. It can be difficult to see that in the moment. It can be difficult to see where those things lie. But when you step beyond that fear, that's when, like, you get the shit that you really want. Okay. Because everything's waiting on the other side of that fear. All right. Thank you, Shakisha. Yes, that is exactly. Shakisha says, yes, that's how that works. Yeah, we're going to have some good messages tonight. We're going to have some good messages tonight. And 6 of Pentacles. Look, my deck just has shit to say tonight. So we're going to like talk. Okay. We've got 6 Pentacles. Don't forget to check your giving and receiving. Are you allowing yourself to receive as much as you're allowing yourself to give? Biba, I got you. Okay, let me go over the list really quick before we get started, and then we will get down to it. And the cards, we're getting to the point where we are owning our stuff. I think we got a lot of powerful people on tonight. That is what is happening. I can't even shuffle these. We got some collaborations in the house. Y'all get to know each other, please, because we have some powerful people. And we're all in for some deep healing this evening. Okay, so the list I have right now is Georgette, Lyric, Jennifer, Kim, Janine, Andy, Marlissa, Melissa, and Biba. All right, so that's where we're at this moment in time. We are live, I think, also on YouTube. If you guys are not following me on YouTube, please go ahead and do that. I would greatly appreciate it. I proved to myself this week that I can actually do a whole lot more work than I thought I could. Kind of had myself convinced that I was like weak or tired or slow or something, but I jumped out of that real quick. Because, you know, if I want to have some shit in my life, I got to do some shit in my life. And that's the way it's got to be. All right. So we are putting in the work. We are putting in the stuff. We are going to do all of the things. Georgette, your first card has fallen out. Yeah, Juju. Yeah, go ahead and share, and I'll get you on the list. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. And I have spots for my readings available for this month. Would love, 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 love to read for you guys privately. They are tarot alchemy readings. It's a little bit deeper than what we do here because we do a lot more energy work on the inside when I'll bring you guys into my healing grid when I work with you one-on-one. And we get to the heart of what energies you're looking to embody. Oh, Lord. What energies you're looking to embody and what energies we need to move so that you can embody them more deeply. Also, it's not going to be live this month because I actually don't have time this month, but next month, we are going to be doing a Tarot 101 class. Okay. It's actually called Tarot Alchemy. Everything I do is Tarot Alchemy. So this is a Tarot Alchemy class. And it's going to be a 2-hour workshop, $199. If you guys are interested in the link for that now, so you can like pre-book for the June date, let me know. I'm doing it once monthly. The next Tarot Salon also is on May 19th. Let me make sure I am not making that up. Yes, May 19th. So if you guys are interested in that, you want to get in there. We're talking about abundance this month. I've got 4 people signed up. So that leaves 4 spots because I only do it for 8 women at a time. So there's 4 spots left for that. The investment for that is $55. You guys can go ahead and sign up for that as well. I will drop the link. Will I drop the link? Yes. I'm going to drop the link, and then I'm going to do Georgette's reading. That tarot. Let me see if I can spell my own. as.me/May-tarot salon. You'll have to tell me whether or not that works. Hello, Lucinelle Cherry. You are new. Nice to meet you. All right. I've got you as well. Okay, Miss Georgette. We've got the Four of Wands for you. We've got the Nine of Pentacles for you, and we've got the Two of Wands for you. Ma'am, you have got some amazing stuff. And if you guys did not get that, look at that. Read only. I'm not allowed to post in the thing for read only. So if y'all want to, hey, Annie, I'll have to do it on my phone, but I'll do it in a minute after I'm done reading this. Okay. Pop-ups, go away. The cat just like jumped on my foot. Georgette, we've got some really good energies here for you. Okay. You are starting to see the real rewards of the energy that you're putting in as you approach the actions that you are taking, like to really embody all of the stuff that you are really doing right now. Okay. Stop pulling cards, Jasmine. I can't. It's information. We need to share it. Okay. Four of Wands, Two of Wands. We are at that nice, stable, balanced place. Midnight is here. Hi. I love you. You're very sweet. You are like really creating this space where you can shine. Okay. And you are like, what else can I conquer? What is next? Okay. While you are sitting in that energy of what is next, just make sure that you are completing. Okay, no, you cannot drink my water. She's gonna knock everything over. You can't drink my water. You have a big thing of water. It's a nice, refreshing thing. It's over there. Yes, you can go get that water. Make sure that you are paying attention to all of the places where you need to complete stuff. Okay. The nines have a tendency to be that energy right before completion. So they are not, so stuff's not hanging out. So stuff's not like waiting in the wings or draining your energy. A lot of times unclosed loops can have that energy drain kind of feeling, and that's like not fun. So just make sure that you're closing all the loops that you need to. Make sure that you are, this cat, make sure that you are really paying attention to that stuff. Okay. Right now. See, that's why I move my water, because you're knocking stuff over. This King of Cups energy. Okay. You are absolutely in that space of working your divine feminine, but don't neglect the projecting part. Like, you are absolutely right on target with the receiving, but there is still some projection that needs to happen. Even if do not knock stuff off the wall. Even if it feels like you need to be doing it on like a different level, if that makes sense. You just want to be on the screen tonight, huh? For everybody who's new, this is my cat Midnight. She loves to be in the space because she cannot help it. This cup says 40 as fuck. 40 AF. I got this at my bestie's birthday party last weekend, and I've been drinking out of it ever since because I love it. Okay, so let me know if that makes sense. So there's just, yes, new ideas. New ideas, Page of Swords. So we've got a lot of action that's taking place here, okay? And as you were doing these actions, as you were sitting back to receive, just make sure that you are still putting stuff out there as much as you need to. That's what it is. You need to be putting stuff out there as much as you need to. Don't post and run. Don't make it so that people hear that you're there. Make it so that people understand that you're there, so that you're not giving up on yourself too early. Okay. I hope that makes sense for you. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right, loves. Lyric, you are up next. I'm not even going to try to hold on to those because those ones decided they wanted to fall out. Let's see who they are. Oh my God, my eye is itching and I have no. Oh, I'm getting a stress hive. That's fun. That's fun. Okay, Lyric. No. Lyric does not get the exact same cards. No, that's silly. Let's try this again. You're welcome. This is the thing about this deck. I love this deck, but the card stock is like super thick. Like I can do the hand over hand shuffling, but the riffle shuffle is such a problem because they don't want to bend, which means they'll last forever. But it's like, no, we're not doing the same reading twice. If these same cards come out again, then that's just a whole nother story. Y'all know how that goes. All right. Yes, Andy, you are after Janine. So I'm on Lyric now. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4 more down the list. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. That was a big old. And we got a bunch of reversals here for you, Lyric. Okay. So here's what we got. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We've got the Six of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Justice reversed, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is, so hey Tam, some energy that is feeling a little bit heavy. Now that's interesting. Hey, Kali, look at this. Why are you resisting your money? Why are you resisting opportunities? Because the opportunities are coming, but you've got this Knight of Pentacles reversed here. So it's like, I mean, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the entire 4 knights, but they're still bringing the energy of nice, firm foundation, stability, all of that nice energy, fertile energy. So I got you, Kali. Go ahead and share the live. So, you know, you're going to want to like think about that. Like, why are you, see, I love it with these swords here. Okay. So we got the Justice reversed and the Queen of Swords. So we're logicking our way through this, trying to make everything very black and white, trying to make everything like fit into the boxes. We're trying to put stuff in the spreadsheets. We're trying to make things make sense. But what we are removing from that is the belief in ourselves. Okay. So the Six of Wands is all about celebrating yourself. It's all about being like, this is how far I've come. And I know I still have a whole bunch more to go, but I can totally do this. The Six of Wands is very much a knight type energy, but it's like, you're in your parade, you're in your celebration parade, like moving towards something. But when you sit in that space, and you start resisting that energy, when you start to like hold yourself back, hold yourself down, really like keep yourself stuck kind of thing, then you end up in the spot where it's like not good. Like you're not moving as forward as you need to be. And you keep yourself stuck because you remove the passion from the equation. And then you get stuck in your head with this Justice reversed and this Queen of Swords energy. Now, and it's because things aren't happening as fast as you'd like them to. And you can't make a decision. Hey, Chiquita. Okay, so we're kind of in anxiety mode right now. We're kind of in anxiety mode right now, Lyric. We need to get back into all of this earthy energy. So because all of this opportunity is sitting right there for you, but you have to get out of your head first, okay? Just pull yourself out of your head. It's not as serious as it seems. It's not as, I got you, Chiquita. It's not as, there's no way to mess this up, okay? There's not a wrong choice to be made. It's not that big of a thing. It's the next right thing. You just need to do the next right thing. It's not about figuring the whole path out and, you know, going along that. That's not the way this is going to unfold for you. You need to allow things to settle, be presented with the opportunity, and then do whatever is next. That's all. You don't have to worry about anything else. Okay. And this is like a moving forward out of a situation into something different and into something new. And that's why you're freaking out about it. Okay. because that's Six of Swords energy. So there's not a lot of, we got 2 sixes here, so it's heavy transition. There's not a lot of doing that needs done. It is literally a mental process right now for you, Lyric. It's getting out of your head, getting out of your own way, so that you can more accurately see what is available to you at this point. Okay. And that's what I've got for you. Let me know if that makes sense. And thank you for tuning in this evening. Okay, Jennifer, you are up next, but I'm sure we're probably going to get the exact same cards that you've been getting all week, because you guys know how the cards do. Let me go ahead. Hold on. And of course, Facebook is doing something weird on my phone. Stop it, Facebook, stop. What is it doing? All right. Okay, I'll put it in later. It's totally fine. All right, so. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so you got 2 of the same cards that Georgette got. Ooh. All right. This is interesting for you, okay? We got 3 cards. We got the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles again, and the 3 of Swords reversed. Ma'am, you are, yes, steady waiting for disappointment. You are completely waiting to let yourself down. Why? Okay, like, we're here with this. It's like, okay, I've got what I've got. I know that I can see more stuff. I know what I'm planning. I know what I desire from the situation. We're starting to see the success. We've got it. It's there. But we are all up in our own heads being like, no, because I'm not going to do that, because if I do, I'm just going to screw it up anyway. So I will self-sabotage. But ma'am, High Priestess energy, you know exactly what you need to do next. You know exactly what you need to do next. You know exactly who you need to talk to. You know what your steps need to be. You know what collaborations you need to be working on. You need to do all, like, it's there for you. And you know that it is. You know that it is, right? But you're sitting here being like, nope, I'm going to hide. Hermit, I'm going to hide. I have to hide. Because nobody wants to see me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Everybody is doing better than me. They're doing more than me. They've got it all figured out. No, we do not. That is a lie. None of us has it all figured out. Like, not even slightly. I turned my laptop around to show you guys my laundry room. I think people have it all figured out. It's a freaking disaster. You have opportunities. Like, they're right there for you, but you have to just be doing the damn thing. And a lot of times we wait to feel like, you know, one day everything's going to click, and then I will feel like I'm in control and I've got this all together and I've got it all working. I don't think that actually ever happens for anybody except in the movies. I think it's really just a matter of choosing to get up and be like, I'm going to do this work. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to ask people to work with me, and then doing it again the next day, and do it again the next day, and do it again the next day. All right. Hello. You are very sweet, but I keep telling you that I cannot pay attention to you while I'm reading. You don't care. She does not care. She wants her chair back. Does that make sense for you, Jennifer? Let me know. Because yeah, it's really just an energy of hurry up and wait. And if you put yourself more into the wait, you are doing it. See, that's the thing. The thing is, you are doing it. It's just that the energy that is very present for you right now is that energy, because you're still overthinking it. And not overthinking it is a practice. It's an annoying practice. It's really annoying, because you have to literally say, oh shit, I'm overthinking again. And then you have to pull yourself out and then go do something else. Why are you smacking me? I just was talking with my hands. Instead of going down the spiral of, but what can I do more? What can I do next? It's more like, okay, so maybe I need to take a deep breath and get back in my body. Take a deep breath and connect to my solar plexus. Take a deep breath, connect to my root chakra. Take a deep breath and just get back into your stuff so that you can pull all of your energy from up here. Because when it's up here, it doesn't do anything except spin and drive you crazy. You got to bring it back into your body so that you can connect with it and have the rest of your energetic system be like, do we really need to be doing this right now? Because the answer is usually no. I need you to let go of look at her. I need you to let go of my hand without scratching me this time, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, love. I hope that was helpful for you. Don't you want to be the queen of something else? You could totally be the queen of something else. Ooh, yes. Use it for good. Use it for good. Midnight, you're sitting on the list again, baby girl. All right, Kim, you're up next. She's not cute. Don't encourage her. She's about to get offended that I'm shuffling in her face. But she's the one who put herself there, so I'm not gonna be upset about it. Ooh, yes. The queen of trusting yourself. I love that. I love that. Whoop. You said I'm here and your 2 cards popped out. Let's see if we can get another one. If we got another one with wings. Yes, Chiquita, you did. You're all the way down at the bottom, though. Sorry. All right, Wheel of Fortune. You got all majors. You got all majors, Kim, and I am knocking stuff over. Hold on. All right. Okay. Don't be so violent with your head shakes. Listen. Temperance. Judgment. And the Wheel of Fortune. Fell out reverse, though, so there you go. Now, here is the thing. Don't worry, Chiquita. I got you. We will read for you when you come up. Okay. Here's the thing. Whew, this is some heavy energy. We are in a space of healing and looking at other people's stuff and wondering what our calling is and whether or not we can be in any of no, we cannot be in any control of this, ma'am. I'm sorry. This is very much a you got to be guided. We've got to be guided on this, okay? And it's not heavy, really, but what it is very much a no, we got no dead birds this time. But we do have a heavenly guidance, okay? 2 of your cards have angels on them, okay? That is significant because you are in a space where you need to be, and water. So we are in this space where we need to be healed. We are in this space where we need to allow things to flow for us, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is here reversed because you want to have control over this situation. And unfortunately, this is not a situation that you are going to be able to control, okay? This is a situation that you are needing to, I'm looking for clarity. Really? Oh my God. This is a life lesson thing. Hey, Bren. Because I just pulled 3 more cards for clarification and you got 3 more majors. Like, hey, Alexis, 3 more majors. Like, this is major life pattern type stuff, okay? You hate waiting. You want to move forward. We got the Hanged One in reverse. You're at the point now where you're like, I'm done with this. I can't. I need to just, we got the Star reverse, okay? The Star is all about hope. And you're feeling like, well, I don't see how I can get to the other side of this. That's where the patience from the Hanged One comes in. But the last card you got was the Emperor. Like, that's big boss energy. It's time to start thinking about what you are being called to do and build up a structure, okay? And really feel like it. Alexis, it is not too late. But you're going to be waiting because right now the list is I'm on Kim and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other people who would be ahead of you at this point. So it's up to you. If you want to get on the list, I'll add you. If not, just let me know. Yeah. So we've got all of that energy coming towards you and you're feeling like I need to control this. You can't, but you can control the structure by which you learn the lessons that you are being called to learn. Okay. So, and it's weird because the Emperor doesn't generally show up in terms of like, well, I guess he could, because the energies are the energies in terms of like spiritual lessons and things like that. But this feels to me very much like a spiritual lesson. I got you, Alexis. Very much like a spiritual lesson that you are being called to develop a deeper connection to who you really are so that the things that you do throughout your life belong to you truly. Okay. So that you're not performing for somebody else, so that you're not creating a life that looks nice on paper for the purposes of looking nice on paper. Like you're really living authentically, and that's going to cause you to move away from something. Now, the interesting thing to me about I can always add you. Y'all know I'll be reading for like 2 hours. It's totally fine. You just gotta let me know. With the Six of Swords, you're definitely moving away from something, but you can't tell where you're going. So that kind of pairs hand in hand with that Wheel of Fortune energy, where it's like you literally can't see it. You can't see it. And it's okay. It's okay not to see it. That's where the struggle comes in because, you know, people have a tendency to want all the answers. But the beauty in life really comes from all of those spaces where we're not aware of all the answers. Like we can't see all of the answers. All right. We don't know necessarily where we're going. And so what you're being called to do right now is really allow yourself to be guided. Okay. The nudges are there, the pings are there. And here's, okay. Your guides have been speaking to you. They're telling you what you need to be doing, but you are going into your own head and saying, well, I have to weigh this out and see if it makes sense. Something that I have learned about the path that is the truest for me, it is never the one that makes sense. Like it always ends up being the craziest shit that ends up working out. Like it's weird. Hey, L'Oreal. It's weird. And it makes your rational brain, your problem solving brain want to be like, but why would I do that? That makes zero, like literally makes zero sense. But those are the chances and the opportunities that we really have the space to like be like, okay, that's the thing that I'm going to do because it's actually going to take me to the place that I'm trying to get to. Even if you can't see, you always feel what that place is going to look like, but you can't always see exactly what it's going to look like. So it's that feeling, it's that energy. So I'm going to encourage you to allow yourself to be guided, really look into structures where you can connect on a deeper level with yourself so that you can get more information from your guides when you need it, because that will help you to make those clear decisions. Okay. And I know it gets really tough because you try to figure out like, how is this really going to up? Kim, don't say that. Don't say that. Because then the Tower energy shows up and it's like, hi, now we live in a box. And then everything's resolved. like you want to be an agency. Don't give up your power. Well, I mean, if you really want to give up your power, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because you do have agency. You've got more agency than you know. You have got more agency than you know. Awesome. Thank you very much. Who is next? Because their card just Janine. Janine is next. Hey, Maya. I feel like you got these same cards last week, Janine. Well, guess what, Famira? I'm adding you. Famira is added. And Maya, you are added. Y'all gonna be waiting a while. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Okay, Miss Janine. Here's what we got. You got the sun. The fuck was that? We got the Suns, probably ghost cats, totally fine. The Eight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so these energies, this is all about career stuff, all about work. We are getting visible big time. We are, ooh, Ace of Pentacles again. I didn't think I needed to clarify, but just in case. We have got this beautiful, hi Hendrix. We've got this beautiful opportunity, but we're sitting here with this Eight of Pentacles energy in reverse, okay? What does this mean for you? This, don't throw the cards. This for you means that you need to have some fun. We need to have some fun, but we don't need to there's nothing that really needs to be retooled right now. Like what you're doing is working. So even though the ideas are coming in and the thoughts are coming in, like stick with the things to build what you're building, because you are in this empire building type energy, this King of Pentacles type energy. And that's a beautiful thing. And we got the Ace of Pentacles with all these opportunities just like falling on you. So allow yourself to build in that space, allow yourself to build in that energy and have fun with it. Like really see what you can do to get creative without changing the whole game around, because the changing of the game is going to get you, I don't want to say off track, because off track is the wrong wording. It's going to get you to a place where like you don't really need to be right now. Like we don't need to restart stuff right now. We need to get deeper entrenched into where we are. Okay. So keep working on that. Keep doing those things. Take care of your body. Absolutely. I don't know if your left shoulder is bothering you, but if it is, go get a massage or something. Is there anything else that Janine needs to know right now? You're in a really good space right now. You're in a really good space right now. Yeah, follow the plan. You're gonna want to change the plan up. You've got Page of Pentacles reversed, but don't change the plan up. Follow the plan. The plan is working. The plan is absolutely working. Which reminds me, I need to put your deadline on my calendar so I do not forget that I owe you articles. See? I felt it. I felt your shoulder pain. Don't ask. I am a somatic psychic. It's weird. I have to find like a class or something to learn how to actually work with it, because maybe I don't. Maybe I just clue into it. Don't let me sign up for any more classes, people. I love all your workshops. I really do. But I've been like workshopping my ass off this past couple of weeks and I forgot to sell stuff. So, so if y'all want to sign up for readings, I've got readings. Also, I just really like reading for y'all. Okay. Janine, that was what I got for you. I hope that is helpful for you. All right. Andy, you are up next. I figured out what it is. It's midnight messing with stuff. It's midnight messing with stuff. Okay. What? Go ahead. Anybody else? You're welcome. How do you do the fun? She said, how do you do the fun? It just means relax. We got Justice, Queen of Pentacles, both reversed, and the Ace of Wands. We are ready. We are ready to move into a new space. We've got all of this new action, all of this new passion, all of this new stuff. But money shit is pissing us off. Okay, we got Queen of Pentacles reversed. We are not feeling abundant. We are not feeling creative. We are not feeling joyous about our earthly existence. Let me just put it that way. And Justice, it's like, the question that's coming to my head right now is, why does this always have to be so hard for me? Okay. And you're sick of waiting. But you need to find, see, okay, ooh, that's what it is. You are not around the right people. We got the Three of Cups here. You need to find your people. Like, you really need to find the people that you connect with that support you, who are not there to drain you, even though you've got that watery Pisces energy that's like really giving and really loving and really caring.
Excuse me. Where's Benjamin's tooth? He's having a...
I put it in the bag already.
I don't know where that bag is.
It's in the dresser drawer.
Could you be explicit as to what
you
dresser
open
drawer?
up the dresser drawer. We have one dresser.
Yes, with 6 drawers.
Yeah, and the top drawer is where I keep the children's teeth. I know this sounds really, really creepy. I apologize. The children's teeth are in that top drawer. There's 3 bags.
Okay.
One is very obviously Jacob's because it's full of teeth, and one is very obviously Gigi's because she's only lost 2 so far. The one in the middle is Benjamin's. His tooth is not lost. I put it in the bag.
Not lost. He just wants it, so I will put it
under his
the
pillow.
Whole thing under his pillow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why we have children's bones.
Just a sneak peek into my family life. My middle little lost his 2 front teeth. Actually, he lost the first one a couple weeks ago. He lost the second one this morning. And he's been walking around with it in his hand all day. And so I'm like, put it on the table, leave it on the table. So we left it on the table. And he goes back, he's like, I need to find my tooth. And I'm like, why? I have it, it's fine. And he's like, no, I need it. I'm like, okay. And then he brings it upstairs to me. He's like, I need you to put this in the bag right now. And I'm like, what? Put it in the bag, mommy, for the tooth fairy for the bag. I'm like, okay, I'll put it in the bag. So I put it in the bag. And now after he told me to put it in the bag, he's freaking out because he can't find it. It's great. It's great. I love my children. I really, really do. But sometimes it's just like, what? Why? Like, what are you? Why? And of course, they're getting ready to go to bed. So he needs to know where his tooth is so that the tooth fairy does not forget him again. Because she's forgotten him a couple times because we have 3 kids. Whoo! All right. So back to Andy's thing. Okay. Ma'am, you need to find a group of people who are going to support you. And you need to allow yourself to be supported. Okay. Because you've got the fire. You've got the fire here. Okay. This passion, this energy is available to you, and you douse it with your watery nature because you are trying to be kind, quote unquote. But what you are doing is enabling people. Okay. We don't want to enable people who are going to be dragging us down. We cannot do that because we are Queens Rising. We cannot do that. Wow, that's a good name for a program. Hold on. Queens Rising, wrote it down. May or may not create it. We shall see. If you guys want it, go ahead and grab it. Okay, you've got this fire within you. You don't want to say no because you're afraid that you'll alienate everybody and you'll be by yourself. You won't, because boundaries are important. The number one person that you need to be kind to is yourself. Okay, yourself, number one. Nobody teaches us that. They teach us to be kind to our friends. They teach us to apologize. They teach us to share. They teach us, all of this stuff so that we are good little worker bees in the capitalist economy type stuff. But they don't teach us to honor ourselves first. You are allowed to honor yourself first. Okay. I'm encouraging you here and right now to honor yourself first, because without that, you can't build. Like, people, you're trying to build a foundation and people keep taking your bricks away, and you're pissed off that they're taking your bricks away, but you need to turn around and be like, bitch, stop taking my bricks away. I'm using those right now. I cannot have you stealing my shit right now. Okay. Because your energy is like, we can't get that back. You might want to put them in a jar. Put them in a jar, put them in the bottom of your shoe, get with some people who know some hoodoo, let us teach you. Because we don't have time for this shit. Like, I know what you are trying to build, Andy. I know. And you keep letting these people suck you dry. We can't build from there. We can't build from there. We can't build from there. It's too difficult to be giving our energy to everybody else. You got to find the things that build you up. Find the people that build you up. Let them support you. Let them buoy you up, like lean on us when you, and I'm saying us because I am part of that group. Like, I am here to help you. So I will help you. But like we can't have these people taking our shit all the time. Like no, no more, ma'am. No more, ma'am. All right, that's what I got for you. Let me take a sip of water. Whew. If I'm looking at y'all all cross-eyed, I apologize. These glasses are scratched to oh God, what just happened? Oh, I accidentally opened preview, which is where I'm working on Famira's quiz results. So sorry. Yep. So what you just said, Andy, you got to say it to them and be like, no, because no is a complete sentence. And we forget that sometimes. No is a complete sentence. They don't need a reason. They don't need a justification. You were allowed to just be like, no. Nope. You don't even have to apologize. You know, there's no reason to apologize for living your truth. Like there really is not. Like there's no reason to apologize for taking up space. There's no reason to apologize for living your truth. Like absolutely just be like, no, I can't pick you up from freaking, I don't know, the airport. I'm not going out and buying you milk. I have other things to do. Right? Ooh. Marlissa, you're up next. Your 5 of Wands popped right out. Midnight, go lay down somewhere. She was looking for trouble. Ooh. Hold on. Queen of Swords. Marlissa, you always get the Queen of Swords. Again, I feel like this is the exact same reading you got last week. We're going to dive into it anyway. Make sure nobody else flipped over. All right. So we've got the 5 of Wands. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. The 5 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. We are being logical about all of these things, and we are still in this space where we're like fighting our battles. It's totally fine. Just got to remember which battles need to be fought, which ones don't. Okay. And the 5 of Pentacles is very much about feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, can indicate some past financial struggles. Honestly, if we were to read this past, present, future, which is a very simple spread if you guys are interested in learning how to use tarot spreads. In the past, you were stuck trying to figure out which battles to choose. You decided to be logical, and now you feel like you're not going to. Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense for your situation, because you're sitting here like being like, I can't fight a losing battle at my job. So I'm going to be logical and I'm going to take the next step and then leave. And now we've got the future fear of having financial difficulties. So it works either way. But here's the thing. This future fear of financial difficulties is within your control. Okay. We have a tendency to be of the. Hi. I didn't say that the place you needed to sit was over here, but I guess you chose it. We are more in control of our financial situation than we think we are. And that is difficult for a lot of us to understand because it goes against what we believe about the nature of money. And I wish I had my book over here because I left it upstairs, but I am reading A Happy Pocket Full of Money right now. Cannot remember who wrote it. It's really good. It's all about money manifesting and creating financial security for yourself in the here and now. And when you're working on your manifesting, like she just came right back and just like really changing your mindset around what money actually is and how our lack of it is really good. It's really good. Janelle has a really good review of it somewhere on her page. Janelle Bloom, if you're following her. But I just got the book and I'm like working through it. It's really good. So we have to be in this space of understanding what our ideas are, okay, and being ready and willing to receive the messages that are on their way to us, right? And you're on the deck now. I can't get more. Don't you bite me. Clarifying cards. Yes, that one right there, Lucinelle. Yes. And we got the 8 of Cups. You're the only one who has your answers for this. And yes, this is going to be yeah, just knock everything over. That's fine. This is not going to be a easy, simple fix kind of thing. This is a deep emotional journey for you because of the nature of your relationship with creating for yourself. Okay. So it's going to feel lonely and like you're making decisions that don't fit the narrative of what you have come to expect. Okay. And that is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you. But that does not mean, because once again, you're allowed to be where you are and still plan to go other places. You are allowed to be with the situations that you have and still plan to get out of those situations. So prepare yourself for moving forward. Prepare yourself for that journey of self-discovery and really creating the abundance that you are ready for, because you're resisting it right now. You're resisting your Empress abundance, but you're there. It's just about not doing what looks and feels easy. It's about what is really, I swear, I moved everything. I upgraded this computer and then I started, everything was in a different place and my touch buttons and things fly over. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because the abundance is available for you. You just have to make yourself aware of it. Okay, and make the choices that make the most sense for your spiritual future, not your physical one. I don't know why that is what came up, but that's what they said. All right. Okay. Melissa Coriano, are you still here? Melissa Coriano, like, oh no. Oh shit. Melissa, if you are still here, a whole bunch of cards just, oh, it was only 3. It felt a whole lot louder. 4 of Pentacles. All right. We got 3 cards for you. We got the 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. So what we're sitting in right now is a kind of in-between space. And we're feeling a little bit clenched up, a little bit, you know, we don't want to be too open with ourselves. We don't want to, and it's not because the things are scary. It's because there's just a lot of newness happening. Okay. A lot of change that's going on. And it's a balance. It's a very tight little balance that we have happening here with that changing energy. Okay. And excuse me. And that is very, not off-putting, because off-putting is like is the wrong word, but it's destabilizing. Destabilizing is the word. Like, it was as if you were going along very smoothly and things started to fall into place, and then everything was like, whoop, I'm just gonna flip it up in the air. Now we gotta catch it again. And that is like, why is this happening? This is driving me crazy. I don't understand why we can't just get a little bit ahead of ourselves and just like make things work. Okay. It's definitely a work thing. 8 of Pentacles reversed. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need to take a deep breath. Okay. As I'm talking through your story, I started to feel very tightness in my chest, very much a, like borderline panic attacky kind of feelings. Like I have to go, I have to do, I have to fix, I have to move, I have to just all of this go. And you are allowed to call that energy back. You are allowed to get back into your body. You are allowed to take a deep breath and take it slow. Okay. With all these pentacles here, we are being called to ground. Okay. The Knight of Wands is great for moving forward, for, you know, taking steps when they are necessary, when we are being called to do so. However, we don't want to stay in Knight of Wands energy all the time, because that's exhausting. That is absolutely exhausting. You are completely allowed to breathe for 5 seconds. You are not taking time for yourself right now. You are trying to learn and figure things out. And you need to be taking, even if it's 10 minutes in the morning, just to like chill. and like really chill and be like, okay, brain, stop being so brainy right now, because the problems that you're trying to fix, we can't fix right this minute. So how about we deal with what's on our plate, not the giant plate that we've stuffed full of stuff for like the whole next quarter, but like the plate for today. Or maybe if you need to take it back a little, the plate for this morning. Let's see what's on our plate for this morning. And then put like tiny little things on it so that you can start to feel a little bit more accomplished. And so that you're not like running full steam ahead into the quagmire that is the existence of moms in 2021. Because that is a very difficult place to try to navigate everything from. Okay. We also got the everything is fine card reversed. So there are some things that need to be released for you. Okay. Only you know what those things are, but you need to be honest with yourself about what they are so that you can start to feel a little bit lighter. It is nice to feel that sense of accomplishment when we are in that space where we are doing it all. But we have to think about the long-term consequences of staying in that space for too long, because it can have really heavy effects on our health, our sex drive, our mental space, like everything. Like you just need to kind of be like, yeah, I don't need that anymore. I'm done. And then just let it go so that it's time to get a little bit of margin left. Like, because we don't have margin. Well, yes, that will definitely be, that is absolute. And you need to have time for that. Okay. Grief is one of those things. And I know his passing was recent, and I am so sorry that you lost him in the way that you did. But grief is one of those things that you will always still be grieving your dad, which sucks. Losing a parent fucking sucks. It really does. Even as an adult, it's like the most terrible thing. Losing anybody close to is terrible. And it's one of those things that will pop up for you a lot. So you need to make as much space for that as you can, because there's no way to predict when or where those little bits of pain, memory, nostalgia will pop up for you. So giving yourself those moments just to like take on the day or take on your responsibilities in tiny chunks as you get used to your new normal will help you to kind of settle in to this new space, because you're in a new space. The world is a completely different place than it was before he died. And that is one of those things that you just have to give yourself the space to deal with. All right. Let's see, is there anything else that Melissa needs to know? This is going to sound really weird, but, well, maybe not weird. There is always going to be space for joy. It's not going to look the same, but there will still always be space for joy and space for you to reap all of the wonderful benefits of togetherness and family and all of that kind of legacy building stuff that you have been doing. It's just going to look different. It's going to feel different for a while. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, my love. I hope that was helpful for you. All right. Biba, you are up next. What's happening? What is happening? I don't even know what's happening. I clicked on something and now everything's all wonky. That is okay. I appreciate you guys. You guys know that, right? Like, I totally appreciate that you're like here and you show up all the time. Hello, Lisa. All right. We got 2 4s and a 9 for you, Biba. Don't mind me rubbing my face. I'm like, went outside and the allergies today. I love and hate spring. I love spring because the weather's nice. I hate spring because the trees are trying to kill me. Tree pollen is my nemesis. All right, we have a lot of stick type imagery in your, this may or may not be about some penises. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you don't want to be defending yourself against stuff, Biba. You like are definitely in this space where you're sick of defending yourself. You're like, this is who I am, what I've got. I'm not about to change who I am for anything. 4 of Wands. Foundations are being shaken a little bit, and that's not a bad thing. Okay. This is just helping to entrench you in your truth more deeply. Okay. Yes. Like, okay. So discovering that the happiness that you want exists, but it can't necessarily exist with certain people. It can't necessarily exist when, when people are putting you in a box that you never asked to be put in, that you don't belong in, that you're not, there's no consent to be put in that box. Like you've been, somebody's like trying to stake a claim on you and like totally like they got the wrong one. Like there's this weird sense of like ownership. Like one of the meanings of the 4 of Wands can also be marriage. So it's like somebody who's just like, shh, and you're like, excuse me, sir, no, thank you. And so you're kind of in a space where you're like, okay, so I was really upset about this, but I'm over it now. Like I had my moments, I had my minutes to relax, I had my time to think this over, and I'm ready to get up and get moving again because this was not, I did not agree. I did not agree to this, so I'm good now. And the Tower came up too. So this is a shaking, a really 4 of Wands in the Tower together. So big shaking of foundations, all for the best, of course. Okay, but we are releasing some old patterns. We are dealing with some heartbreak, but it is not. It's more disappointment than heartbreak when it's reversed. When the 3 of Swords is reversed, it's like, well, this didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay. It's okay. Huh. The Devil reversed. Now this is interesting. Okay, this is an interesting energy. The Devil reversed with the Tower. So, okay. Don't put yourself in a space where you are restricting your own pleasure. Okay. Because of other people's expectations. Just be sure to be super hyper clear on your expectations and how, you know, it's best for the other parties to understand what those expectations are going, and that like they cannot hold you responsible for any of their own misconstrual of the boundaries and expectations, because that's just some bullshit. Like, really. It's like, no, I told you what this was. Like, what the fuck? So still allow yourself to get back to the place where you're like indulging and enjoying yourself. And don't let any of these people's dusty sons or daughters have you all sorts of twisted because, you know. All right. So yeah. This is a lot of penises. We got the 8 of Wands. All of this sex, I swear. It's not a bad thing. Not at all. I got things to tell you, but you know, Eight of Wands. Things might be a little slow for you for a while, and that's okay because you are being like, how do I make sure that this doesn't happen again? And the only way is to take your time, and make sure everybody's clear before shenanigans ensue. All right. Mexican Tinder. Send me screenshots. You know there's probably some fine ass men on Mexican Tinder. Y'all are cutting up in here. All right, Juju, you are up next. I am dropping cards all over the place. Give me 1 second. All right. Falling from the sky. Ooh. You met a falling penis last night? Confused. Juju, you got the moon. You got Judgment. Ooh. Somebody flipped in the deck. Hold on. And the Page of Swords. Hello, Lisa. You have a list. It is kind of long tonight, but I can add you if you would like. Lisa is joining us from YouTube. Everybody say hello to Lisa. Juju. Okay. So, Lisa, you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll be the 9th one as of right now. Okay. So, Juju, we got the moon reversed, we got Judgment reversed, and we got the Page of Swords, okay? There's information that is trying to get through to you right now. I believe, being psychic, I am psychic. Yeah, okay. Your guides are trying to get in touch with you, all right? We got more, let's just go for more swords, no more swords, okay, good. Yes, your guides are trying to get in touch with you, okay? There is information that is hidden from you right now about your higher calling. Please take that whole laundry basket upstairs. No. Y'all hear him? He's 11. Anybody want an 11-year-old? Please take that whole laundry basket upstairs. You're going to be on YouTube.
Nobody can have me.
That's my kid. One of my 3 kids. Okay, so when we have the moon, we have illusions, okay? Disillusionment, ignoring messages, things that are hiding in the dark that we don't want to see when it's reversed like this, okay? This can be a little bit scary sometimes, the moon energy reversed, because it indicates that there's something that is not the way that it should be. Like, I find that the moon energy, when it's upright, is very much about your intuition and tuning in and going deep into kinds of things. When it's reversed, it's like somebody's hiding something from you, okay? And when we have Judgment reversed as well, there's definitely some, like, your guides are like trying to tell you something. Like, they're trying to get through to you and be like, okay, so the reason you're feeling the way you're feeling right now is because there's something that you need to hear that you are not hearing. Okay. That's the Page of, what in the hell is going on in the comments? I don't even want to know. Okay. So you're not trapped. Okay. You are not trapped. Are y'all quoting Taken? You guys are totally quoting Taken right now. Like, you really are. You're not trapped in the situation. You are absolutely able to get away from this, okay? But it's going to take some work, and it's mostly inner work. And it's interesting because this card, 8 of Pentacles, is not about inner work. But then there's that temptation again. There's that temptation to stay stuck. There's that temptation to stay addicted. Stay addicted to whatever it is that you were addicted to. Is it a boy? You don't want to move because it's too quick. You'd rather just stay there even though you know it's time to move and you feel like you put too much work in it. So why would you let it go? So that's what I got for you, Juju. Let me know if that makes sense. But you need to be paying attention to the signs that are all around you because they are being quite loud. All right. Let me know if that makes sense. Thank you for tuning in and for being a first time recipient of a reading. I keep forgetting to say that everybody calls me that tarot goddess. That's who I am. I am that tarot goddess. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, Lucinelle, you are up next. It's not a bad thing. And maybe while you were meditating, they will be able to get through even more quickly. Midnight. Stop knocking clean clothes down. All right. Whoa, shit. You're welcome, dear. All right. So you got a whole bunch. We got sevens. We got 3 sevens. 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. The 4 of Swords again, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. We got choices. Lots and lots of choices. Okay, 7 of Pentacles usually indicates what just happened? I'm still here. Okay. Usually indicates a situation where you are like, okay, I put a lot of work into this, so I can't let it go. It has to be what it is, because I can't let it go. You actually are allowed to do whatever you would like. And then 7 of Swords, it's usually somebody who's around you is being a little bit deceptive. You might be deceiving yourself about something. So you're going to want to be very open about that. This, ooh. I don't know why the King of Wands. This may or may not be a man. I mean, not on the card, but like in your immediate vicinity. This King of Wands energy. It feels like there's a group of people here who have been giving you like lots of grief about stuff. And you are like, okay, I'm ready to get up out of this situation. But then we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. These energies like really like getting you in this space where you're like, I literally don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't figure this out what to do. Okay. But the thing is that you have options. And in the face of the meh energy of the 7 of Pentacles and the deception energy of the 7 of Swords, you're probably very sure what it is that you need to do. It's just having the strength to allow this cycle to end. We've got the World reversed. You are holding on to something that you need to be letting go so that you can move into that next phase, okay? The way the tarot works is that it goes in a big cycle. So we've got the Fool all the way to the World. The World is the end of the cycle. When these things show up reverse like this, it means that we're holding on when we should not be. Especially with the World, with the Wheel of Fortune, Death, and the Tower. When they show up reversed, it's like, I have to hold on to this because I need to control the situation. This is not a situation that is going to be in your control. There are other people involved. And as a result, you have to choose your peace over everything else. Okay, King of Cups, choose your peace. All right. Let me see if there's anything else that you need to know right now. It's just coming back. You got to choose your peace over everything else because the rest of it will have you driving yourself crazy, especially with the number of swords that are in here. Why does this widget bar keep popping up? Oh my gosh, this computer. I hope that makes sense for you. Where's the button that puts it back into full screen? Because I liked it full screen. There we go. That's good. Yeah. Whew. Adara, you are not too late, but it's a long list. So it's totally up to you if you want to be on the list. But you would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 people ahead of you at this point. All right. Annie, are you still here, my love? You're welcome. That was for Lucinelle. Chiquita, you are still 1, 2. You're after Kali. And I'm doing Annie right now, who's right before Kali. I have no idea when you guys talk to me why I start screaming at the microphone. Like you can actually hear me. Like we're in the same room. I don't know why I do. Letting go is hard. It really is. I hate it. I have let myself stay in some situations way longer without asking for what I needed, way longer than I was supposed to. All right. Adari, I got you. Okay, Miss Annie. Annie Bird. Woo. We got the Sun, we got the 4 of Cups, and we got the 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. Anybody else? Anybody else flip over? No? Okay. We're good. All right. I love how you guys are willing to wait. I appreciate that. I know I talk a lot when I read, but it's for a reason. Information needs to come through. All right, Annie. You got the Sun, the 4 of Cups reversed, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. All right. So what we have here is very interesting. This is kind of a situation where we're like, okay, I'm like definitely getting out there. I'm being more visible. I'm enjoying my life. I'm super happy about all of this stuff. I am done with this meh energy. I see what it is that I want. I see where it's at. Okay. And I am ready to go get that stuff. All right. I'm ready to go over there and plan for world domination because that's the kind of bitch I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to do that. But then this 8 of Cups energy pops up and it's like, oh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I'm going to be lonely. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be lonely. But we've got this Ace of Wands energy here. Okay. This Ace of Wands energy here is ready to carry us into this place where we are making decisions that are fully supported. Now that's all that fire energy. That fire energy and that water energy can sometimes feel like they are in competition. Okay. But when we're sitting there and we're like getting all down on ourselves and really thinking like, I'm sad and this is lonely and I can't do it. That spark is what helps us to keep moving forward. That spark is what helps us to keep going in all of those spaces. Okay. And that is really like the biggest, it can be the biggest motivator, that fire energy. And it's actually a very good harbinger with the 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. Like things are turning around to the point where this loneliness won't even really be a factor anymore. Okay, so we've got this water and we've got this fire, but they are starting to steam things up and keep things nice and warm and keep things moving in the direction that we would like to see them going. Okay, Annie, that's what we've got for you tonight. Is there anything else that's like, yes, this meh energy may or may not come back. Okay, but especially because of this loneliness. But we have to make sure that we are keeping ourselves in that bright light of the sun, keeping ourselves in that nice sparky energy of the fire, so that when the meh energy tries to, hello, that was unnecessary. When the meh energy tries to come back, we are able to say, I'm not, I know exactly what I need to shift. I know what I need to move to make it feel better than it did before. All right. So I hope that was helpful. I don't know if she's on right now, so I will go ahead and timestamp that for her. Kali, you're up next. Yay. Yeah. I just had a really random thought because I'm in the process of working on like my TikTok and stuff. And I just realized right this very moment that if I spent as much time creating for all the platforms that I have as I do as worrying about what people are going to think of my creations, I would have like thousands of hours of content. Just a thought for anybody who needs it. Midnight, why are you? Oh God. Okay, she's in the bookcase. She's going to start knocking shit down. It's fine. You'll hear a crash and I run away. It's because the cat. But I think we're going to be fine. All right, Kali, you got the 5 of Swords. You got the 7 of Wands. We have the reversed 9 of Swords. And we have Temperance. So we're in a little bit of a healing phase right now. It seems like you have decided I'm going to do what I'm going to do. This is the hill that I'm going to die on. Like, I've got my beliefs, my ideas, my identity. I'm solid. I am solid. I've got what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to create something amazing out of these energies. Okay. This is interesting because we're moving out of anxiety into understanding that everything, there's like nowhere for things to go but up. Okay. Maya, since you said that out loud, the way that they have been with you recently, you're going to get the whole damn deck. We'll be reading till tomorrow. So you're moving out of this energy of anxiety, which is a wonderful thing. Okay. And we are moving into this healing phase. So we are ready to be like, this is who I am. This is who I be. This is how I exist in the world. And I am not. I will be right back. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you're going to lay down, lay down. Don't knock all that stuff over. Oh. All right. I'm back because she's trying to knock shit off the bookcase, and I don't have the energy to clean shit up today. Okay. So yeah, so like you are like in that space. This is Kali's, Chiquita. You were in that space where you're just like, this is so I am. I'm not interested in your opinions, in your thoughts, and I'm going to defend this because this is how I exist, and I'm okay with that. And if you're not okay with it, keep moving. All right. Yeah. So that's what I've got for you. It's not, this was very easy because the energy was very much like bam. Ooh. Self-directed, 100% self-directed. I did a split of the deck. This was in the middle, the Chariot. You are 100% self-directed right now. Stay the course. Stay the course because you are going the right way for you right now. And there's like partnership. We know which ideas are ours and which ones are not. We know how to be the bigger person. Like we are moving in this wonderful, wonderful space of joy and self-acceptance, which is a wonderful, beautiful thing. All right. All right, Chiquita, you are up next. Y'all, I think everybody who's on right now has worked with Chiquita, but if you have not, please book a session with her because she is amazing. I've had a lot of things shift for myself since I had my last session. I have 2 more left, and I'm gonna be a whole new woman in 2 months, man. I'm gonna tell you. All right. Cups, all these cups, all this water. All this water. Okay, so we got the moon reversed. Why? Why do we have the moon reversed? I'll figure it out. Hold on. We got 5 of cups reversed. And we've got 3 of cups. Okay. So this feels like we are moving out of a phase of moving like out of a low and back into a high, like emotionally. Okay. 5 of cups often indicates grieving. Hey, Tony. Okay. Why though? All of this water. Okay, so we got a lot of water. So there's a lot of emotional processing. Honestly, this might not all be your emotional processing because the energy work that you do could have, I know you've got really good energy hygiene, so maybe or maybe not, but this could be other people's stuff. All right. The moon. There's something about. Ooh. Is it hidden? Or are you ignoring it? That I don't think the moon is something hidden for you right now. There's nothing hidden. You're ignoring. What is it? Oh my God. So I pulled the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Star reversed, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so we're definitely moving towards something. We're definitely moving away from a situation that fucking sucked and moving towards something. But there is a big part of you that will not let yourself be great. Why is that? Why is that? Because you're already awesome. Oh, thank you, Tony. That's why I'm looking at all of this water. It's like there's something extra that needs to flip for you. And ooh, that's what it is. Okay, hold on. You want to be the support, but you're not yet comfortable being in that spotlight. Like you're like, it's like you're stepping in and then you're doing this. And it's like you're stepping in and then you're doing this. And then the people are hyping you up like really, really big because the shit you do is incredible. Okay. But Empire time, like you, there isn't anything extra or more that you need to do to claim your royalty. There isn't anything extra or more that you need to do to prove. You don't have to, there's nothing that you need to prove. You don't have to prove anything. There's nothing that you need to do or learn or hide from. Like there's nothing, you don't need to prove anything. You've already proven it. You are already worthy of all of the amazing stuff that is coming your way. All you have to do is open your arms and accept it. Like open your arms and accept it, because it's like literally right there. Like it's right there. It's right there. You just have to be like, oh, okay, that's mine. And then take it instead of being like, oh, okay, that must be for somebody else and running in the other direction. Like you can't, like you have to stop doing that because like you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the tribe, you've got the people, like you have the clients, you're getting a space, like you literally already have all the stuff. It's just getting yourself, as Janelle would say, into the frequency of allowing yourself to have that stuff. Like you can have that stuff. Like you can totally have that stuff right now. You don't need to wait. You don't need to wait. There's nothing to wait for at all. Like there is nothing to wait for. Double dutching. Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. That is exact. She's like this. Like this. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Back and forth, back and forth. No, stop. Go all in. Go all in. You are so supported. And you know that you are so supported. Like you're so supported. Like as much as you open up the pathway for our ancestors to support us, allow the same thing to be possible for yourself, because the magic that you have is healing bloodlines for Black women. Like it's like it is doing that. Generational trauma all the way back. Like it is doing that. Okay. And in order for you to have the capacity to receive, to heal your own bloodline, because you can, all you have to do is just accept it. Accept it. Accept it. You were chosen for this work, which means that you are worthy to reap the rewards of this work. Worthy, 100% worthy. Okay. So I'm going to need you to stop hiding from yourself. I'm going to need you to stop hiding from your greatness. I'm going to need you to stop hiding from what's possible for you, because it's so much. Like you've got the gift. You just have to use it for yourself. You just have to use it for yourself. And it's, I mean, I know it's tempting for us healers to be like, no, I help the other people. I'm just gonna, no, we can't do that anymore. We can't do that anymore, because the people can't get healed if they don't know that we exist. All right. Whoo. Your people are intense, Chiquita. like really intense. Like I'm just like, they just came all the way through, and they need you to stop because they're ready for you to share with the world all of your awesomeness. All right. Oh, thank you. Stand in your greatness. Yes. Yes. That was a good one. Okay, I need a drink. We have a ghost cat in our basement. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Alexis, you're next. This moon, you're very welcome. This moon card just want Alexis. Everybody's getting all these reversals tonight. It's not a bad thing. Let me stop shuffling. All right. So I'm not going to apologize in advance, but you got all reversals. You got the moon also, the star reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Wands, which is very interesting to me with all the work that you said that you've been doing. We've got, you might want to get one, Maya. You might want to get one. Okay. The moon, the star, the 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. You're kind of in a space of transition right now, okay, where I'm just going to ask you, why do you feel like you don't need to celebrate it just because it's not rebuilt yet? You're not redoing this all from the beginning. You're absolutely still in the space that you were in before. Yes, you are renewing a thing that you haven't done in a while, but you can still celebrate how well you did it before. Okay, so that's one thing. Magic. Okay. Yes, there's lots of choices. There's always lots of choices. There's many different ways that all of this could go. Okay, but we're not going to do stuff that's a burden to us anymore. We're going to let that go. Anything that feels heavy, anything that feels overwhelming, anything that feels unnecessary, we're going to let that go. Even if it feels like it's the right thing to include, we have to let it go. Okay, Alexis, we can't keep stuff in there that is going to drag us down. Okay, we are allowed to celebrate the progress that we've made, even if it is not in the same wheelhouse. Okay, because we are, Miss Alexis, you are not a beginner. You are a money magnet. You know how to business. Like you can out business like everybody. You're like amazing at that. Okay. So don't get into the space where you're feeling like this is like a brand new thing. It's not. It's not. It's not. You have, there are new, okay. Don't feel uninspired. There are new ways for you to breathe life into what it is that you're creating. Okay. And whatever it is that you're hiding from in terms of how good you are at what you do, stop. Please stop. You know what you know, what you know, what you know. Okay. And even if what you do looks like the knowledge needs to be repackaged, repurposed, or something like that, it doesn't. Ooh, there's some weird combination of all the things. I'm dropping things all over the place again. I just rolled over my Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The plan is to get that money. That's the plan. And you know that. And you're self-directed and you need to allow yourself to be. And you've got all of the intelligence that you need. There is like literally... Stop thinking that this needs to go at a specific speed, because it's not going to, because your ancestors are trying to teach you something here. And it's going to piss you off that you can't control this. You can't. You can, but you've got more control than you think you do. Okay. But the control is over yourself, not the process. The key to reaching the people that you're trying to reach, you gotta open. You just gotta open up. You don't need to go learn anything else. You don't need to collect anything. You are prepared 100%. Okay. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you already know everything that you need to know. You've already got everything that you need to get, and that you are fully capable of just coming along and just being like, all right, this is me now. Because it is the fact that it is you that is propelling this forward. It is your energy that's doing that. Okay. It's not the fonts that you use or the things that you create or the way that you market or anything. It's you. It's your energy that's doing this. So just allow yourself to be in the space of being purely Alexis. And there's like, you're going to be fine. All right. But be open. Admit to yourself all the things that you want. I feel like so many of us don't do that. Like, you're allowed to want the shit that you want. And you know that. And I know you know that, but sometimes we forget. Uh-oh, Famira. Your cards are flipping already, and I didn't even shuffle yet. Y'all saw that. I'm not trying to give you 400 cards. I promise. Whoo. Yay for oh. You're welcome. Okay, so Famira, I said I wasn't trying to give you a whole bunch of cards, but apparently this whole stack flipped over inside the deck while I was shuffling for you, in addition to the ones that fell out. Woo! Okay. Famira. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So we got 2 aces. So we are in the middle. Oh no, we got 3 aces. We are in the middle of a prime time for beginnings. Beginnings. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay. We are starting, and we need to move, because this energy is the energy of initiation. This energy is the energy of it's time to go. It is time to do. It is time to create. It is time to put it out there, even if it is not ready. It's go time. Like, it is go time. Okay. Now, we got reverse 2 of Swords. Why are we resisting making decisions? Like, you're not going to be led wrong. Like, you know, you're not going to be led wrong. You're not. No, Max is acting. You're not going to be led wrong. Just pick something and do it. Just pick something. Well, this explains why. Because we got the reverse Wheel of Fortune, and we're afraid that we're going to make the wrong choice. There's no such thing as wrong. There's no such thing as wrong at all. We're just going to go, okay? We're just going to go and do, because it's time. All right? It's time, okay? We are moving out of a situation into something greater. That's where we're going. We're going towards something greater, okay? And of course, we cannot see the destination. And so we are being encouraged by our anxiety to lay there and stress about it. Lay there and stress about it, but we can't do that. We can't do that, because if we do that, this is what's going to happen. We are denying ourselves the enjoyment. We're denying ourselves the enjoyment of emotional fulfillment. All right. We got collaborations. We got partnerships coming up for you. Okay. Now, if there are people that you are looking to collaborate and have partnerships with, you might want to ask them. You can't just make a list. You can't just sit on it and be like, oh, well, I'll ask them one later because nope. It's time to go. It's time to go, and it's time to make the magic happen with the people. Okay. And with all of that minor arcana energy, we've got the devil reversed here, tempting us to stay stuck in our old patterns, stuck in our old patterns of not moving forward, stay stuck in our old patterns of doing things exactly the way that we wanted to, or we wanted to before we moved forward, and thinking about why it's not fair that other people are getting more than we have. Okay. So go and do not wait. There is no waiting. There is no waiting. It is go time. Take action on all of the things. And they've already told you specifically which order you need to take action on. Like, you know what you need to be doing. You know exactly what you need to be doing. And in which order. How you should be marketing them, who you need to talk to, what invitations need to be made, which people need to be on your must call, must email list, all of that kind of stuff. Like, it's already there. It's just, why are you waiting for it to be perfect? It's not going to be, you can't perfect perfection, Famira. Famira, you know your shit. They already told you. Just go and do it. Just go and do it. Maya's next. I'm gonna have to do it in this order every week. It's gonna have to be Kali, Chiquita, Alexis, Famira, and Maya in that order every week for like ever. I just dropped a card and it vanished. Nope, there it is. There it is. All right. Maya, you got the Emperor already. It's boss up time. Whoa. It's boss up time. You're welcome. Okay, let me just shuffle one more time just to make sure. Maya, I know you said one card, but my decks don't do one card. Shakisha used to get on me about only giving one card things in my free readings. And it's like, but I can't because my decks don't do one card. They just don't. They don't like it. All right. Alexis is like, leave me out of this. Woo! All right. Very first card, Ace of Cups. There's no opportunities for love, but this is for you loving yourself, ma'am. Okay. And this loving yourself involves bossing up in ways that you are not fully comfortable with yet. Okay. Ma'am, what is it? Ooh, you have to be the face of this, because again, this is empire building shit. That's the King of Cups. And although you also have all the decisions that need to be made, you know what you need to do. You're in that Two of Swords energy because, and this is like, okay, Six of Cups, past lives, inner child, stuff that needs, okay. Little girl who was not listened to, was not heard, was not paid attention to. She just says it and runs away, says it and runs away, says it and runs away, so that, okay, so that, yes, but that you need to be seen. You need to be seen, okay? And because when you were seen, you got hurt, that's where everything goes fucking out the window, because it's like, nope, being visible equals danger. Totally makes sense. Totally understand it. Totally get it. All right. But here's the thing. You got something to stand for. You got something to stand for. All right. You've got this same journeying energy, Six of Swords, moving from a place of stuckness, a place of invisibility, to a place of greater something. All right. And that it is dangerous, but it is only dangerous to those who are not as protected as we are. And y'all know we are protected. Okay. And since our traumas, because I know we've got shared trauma, okay, we have experienced a heightened level of, I don't deal with that fuckery. And I know, and I know, and I know how to keep myself safer than I did before. And we have to trust in that, and trust that we are protected, and trust that we are guided, and trust. And that trust part is fucking scary. It's scary as shit. It is scary. Of course it's scary. But when we do so, and we are able to take our work and put it out there the way that we need to, because our work is good, our work has been perfected, we know exactly what we need to be doing, we can stop waiting. We can stop waiting, okay? And we can complete the cycles that need to be completed and stop holding on to the things that are keeping us, for lack of a better word, stuck, okay? In a place that we are not living the best life that we can be, okay? Now, there is a direct correlation between the grabbing of, she vanished, the grabbing of the bossing up thing, like being like, okay, this is mine, I've got this is the empire that I'm getting ready to rule, okay? And the completion of the cycle of feeling stuck where we're not supposed to be anymore. Those things are directly correlated. There is a path that goes from being like, okay, my ancestors told me that I need to do X, Y, and Z, doing it, being visible, allowing ourselves to be seen, okay? Allowing ourselves to be nurtured, allowing ourselves to be supported, allowing ourselves to be the queens that we know we are. Because Maya is always talking about taking your power back. She does that a lot. She wants us to do that. She needs to do it for herself, Miss Maya. You need to do it for yourself, okay? Because the work that you've got, like, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all have, this is like a vision that I've got in my head, okay? With the very specific group of women that is in this reading group right now, okay? How many spiritual summits full of women of color do you see that do conferences, that sell their wares, that do speaking tours together and travel the country and change the lives of people? I haven't seen one, maybe two, but they're not traveling. They're like local. And could you imagine the power? Can you imagine the power? Okay. But we all need to step it up. Step it up. Every single one of us has to do it. Every single one of us has to do it. Okay. And that's really important. Okay. That's really important. So, and of course, don't do it for me. Don't do it for me. But that's just one of those things that's been like in my head, that's been like kind of filtering down, filtering through. Like there is a calling for us to be on a higher level, on a bigger stage, on a, yes, okay, see Maya, see, like that's power. That's fucking power, okay? And if we opened people's eyes to the power that they have within themselves, we're gonna fucking change the world. Like change the world, okay? We need to do it. We need to do it, but we need to get out there. And yeah, Maya, you get to kind of run point on this. And this is a part of you loving yourself. It is. It is. It is. So that's what I've got for you. Stop being quiet, because we know you're not quiet. We know you're not quiet, and you know your shit. Like, come on. All right? So, like, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Woo. Don't turn your wheels, Famara. You have other stuff to do. Woo. Amazing. All right, Lisa from YouTube, you are up next. Lisa was asking if you can ask a specific question. Of course you can. You can always ask a specific question. A card flipped over for her. And now I can't find it. I didn't do a 3-6. That would be like really weird. Well, I guess nothing flipped. I guess I really imagined that, which is entirely possible. You should be on the lookout for a message from Jared. He's confusing and you don't know if he wants something serious or not. He's going to message you very shortly. I'll let you know what he wants. Energetically, it does. Oh, hold on. Hold on. That might be. Oh, shit. Okay. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Lisa Joe. 10 of Pentacles. The World. Oh my God, you got a lot of stuff here. Okay. We got the 9 of Cups reversed. We got the Emperor reversed. He's not very much in his masculine right now. You need to talk to him. Like, you need to ask him very directly, hey, are we a thing or are we not a thing? Because the possibility, the energetic possibility is there, but you have to be careful to see whether or not you're one of his many options, okay? But he needs you to be direct with him because he is going to let you, like, he's totally just going to jump around on you otherwise. Like, I see celebrations in your future, but at the same time, he's not stable. We got 9 of Pentacles reversed. And there's very big potential for, even if you guys are together, for like you to be lonely in this. So that's something you have to think about. And then we got the 10 of Wands reversed also. So there is absolutely potential here, but at the same time, you have to decide if you're interested in dealing with somebody who doesn't know how to be direct with you. Okay. But my answer this is the card that stands out to me the most is the 7 of Cups, because that indicates options and you don't want to just be an option. He's definitely having fun right now, but you need to be direct. And when he tells you, believe him. Lisa, okay? I hope that was helpful for you. All right. Adari. All I did was open the deck up and 4 cards fell out for you, Adari. We've got the Empress reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. You're welcome. Okay. Why do my hip flexors hurt? Okay. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. We've got this energy here. This is almost exactly the same. No, it's more emotional and being able to stop moving forward on things when things are not going. Aw, we got both the King and the Queen of Cups. That's you and your hubby bubby, Adari. I swear I pull these same cards for you every single. I swear, I just gotta clean these decks. Mommy biting my hangnails. Devil reversed. A little bit of temptation, but that's okay. But we're starting to feel a little bit more grounded. We've got grounding here happening, okay? We're definitely feeling grounded in our choices, understanding what our options are, and feeling like we don't need to rush into anything, like starting to feel really settled and starting to feel really grounded with some of this energy. With the Empress and the Devil, you know, there's definitely pain around motherhood with Mother's Day approaching. That is very obvious. And then there's that temptation to go back into that darker, what do you call it? Darker emotions, darker feelings. But we're not, yeah, this is the Six of Wands reverse. Like, we're not feeling like celebrating Mother's Day. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. But we are finding comfort. We are finding comfort with our partner, finding comfort with our love, and really being able to pour into each other and be very equal there. Okay. So lean into that comfort, lean into that deep emotion. You know, I know you're sick of feeling your feelings, and I totally understand it. But yeah, just keep feeling them as you need to. Don't hide from any of them. Um, work your way through what you need to, and look at that Ace of Wands. New passion for things is going to start to come back. There's going to be a rekindling of some new ideas, some new thoughts, some new ways to move forward. So you're on a good path for this right now. Just, you know, be gentle with yourself right now. Nurture yourself as much as you can so that you are able to really create a beautiful, memorable weekend for you, even though you know your heart is hurting. Okay. Is there anything else that Dara needs to know? Nope, I think that is it for you, Daria. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that was comforting for you in this time of difficulty. Mother's Day is a tough holiday. I feel weird about it because my mom passed away a bunch of years ago, and I a lot of times don't think of myself as a mother, and then I'm like, oh, right, I have kids and they're going to do something for me. And then they do, and I'm like, oh, that's really nice. You guys actually like me. But it's really, you know, it's a weird holiday for me. Um, but it is what it is. So I love you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Again, another 2 hours of reading under our belts. You guys, if you want to get private one-on-one readings, which we can go into much more depth on how to unblock our hidden stuff that's hiding in the moon cards, for you, those of you who have hiding stuff in the moon cards, you guys can book me at jasminesanflone.com/tarot-readings. I've got my tarot alchemy readings available there. And you guys can join my group if you're not in my group. I post a bunch of stuff over there about tarot education, also on Instagram and YouTube and Instagram. I said Instagram, I'm tired. Whew. What's the other one where the people dance? TikTok. That's how you can tell that I'm old. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys tonight. Jasmine Sanfilon, that tarot goddess. It was a pleasure to read for all of you. And I hope, yes. Okay. So I will go back over all the stuff that I've got coming up. Next week, nope, 2 weeks, May Tarot Salon. You can book that on my calendar link. I'm going to hop onto Facebook after this. I'm doing this through a different thing and put the link for that. We're discussing abundance, the Empress, and all of the cards that are going to be involved with the energy of abundance and some sharing and all of that stuff. You guys also will get readings if you join me there. I have my readings available, and my Tarot Alchemy course will be available in June, date TBD. If you want to place an order for that now, it is a live course, 2 hours. It will be on a weekend. Get in my DMs and I will send you the link to sign up for that as well. And you guys are all fabulous. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me because we have so much fun on these, and it's like just so much fun. I love it. I'm so glad that I've got so much support, and you're all fabulous. And go and do the damn things. All right. All this information is good, but it's even better when you put the stuff into action. All right, my loves. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will check in later. All right. Bye. I have no idea how to turn this off. Hold on. I am a hot mess on toast.